Alright folks, welcome back. Sorry about all the carp videos lately, but it's just kind of where I've been having the most fun, here at Amber primarily. And guess this is more of just a fun video. I mean, I'm here at 6494. You know, if you fished at Amber much, you've probably fished this spot quite a few times. No new discoveries here in terms of the spot. Currently clipped at 35 and just casting straight out there off the peg, kind of per usual. I'll go over the baits and everything. You can see them in the top left hand of the screen, but let me focus on safely getting this fish in. It may not be a trophy. It's going to be another nice one way or another. Might not be quite a trophy size, but it's going to be a good one. We have had some trophies here tonight, so it felt like it was worth spending a little bit of time talking about it and putting a video out there. In case you haven't tried this spot recently or haven't seen this specific bait combination or whatnot, it might be worth your time. This is the technique I've been using primarily lately. There's probably an even safer technique than this, which is basically just staying high up in the air and just facing the carp and really just kind of waiting for it to give you line to pull in. When you think you've got a really good fish on, you could just do that, I suppose. I think some people do, actually. I don't know why I don't have it in full screen right now. Sorry about that. But I think you can see the whole screen. I'm just not quite that patient. I like to bring it back a little bit, let that ride, put some pressure on it. And when the tension does come down a little bit, then I will come forward with the rod, reeling in what line I can take. The only thing I found I've got to be careful on is sort of as I'm coming back around to the front, they will sometimes pull a little bit at that point, and I don't want to be reeling or pulling against them when they are pulling. Try to minimize losing these nice, pretty carp off the line as best I can. But what that means is pulling in these larger carp, and I really don't think this one is a trophy now that I've felt it for a little bit. I guess if it's a common, it could be a 20 kilo trophy. We've already had one of those from this spot. So I'll go ahead and tell you, we've had 4 trophies here tonight. Now I've been fishing this spot for several hours, so I'm not talking about like constant trophies or anything. You got to work for it a little bit, but if you're patient, this spot has been paying off, and it's been a reasonable bite rate. The majority of the fish coming out are reasonable carp. Haven't been making any fish pieces tonight. I've kept everything. We're at 82 fish. Well, I say I've kept everything. Okay, so one of the trophies was a trophy mirror that we traded in for a 400 silver cafe order. So I won't be able to show you that one, but if you look on the weekly list, I think I've got 2 trophy mirrors from this very spot tonight on the USA Weekly. So the other trophy mirror is in my inventory, and the other 2 trophies were common carp. And primarily, that's what I'm catching in this spot. Common carp and mirrors. So that aspect, I guess, isn't as fun as the last spot we highlighted, where we were seeing some of the rares come out with some frequency and a little bit better variety of fish overall. But the frequency of trophies here tonight has made this spot pretty spectacular. We have probably about 1,500 silver worth of carp in our net right now. We've already turned in 3 cafe orders. The most notable one was the trophy one for, yeah, so it's not a common, so this is not necessarily a trophy. Ooh, crap. The 400, and then like a 11 kilo mirror cafe order and a 3 kilo common cafe order. Oh, these mirrors are so nice here tonight. Another really pretty fish. Yeah, let's go ahead and put it back out there. Oh, I never switched this, this dip back. I had run out of mussel dip, and so I threw some spicy salmon on there and didn't switch it back. We definitely want the mussels on there. All of the trophies have come out on the same baits and the same PVAs. By the way, this specific bait combination and this specific PVA was grabbed off the VK site today. I saw someone else had landed one trophy common or something here, and I had, after fishing Peg 3 and some other stuff lately, I really wanted to get over here to 64.94 because I had heard that it was pretty decent. And seeing that post on VK, kind of decided, you know what, let's go all in on one combo and just kind of see what kind of night we can put together. And it's been terrific. So I think you know where 64.94 is, but let me show you everything here. This is where we are on the map. Like I said, 35 clip, and this is the bait combination we're using. Notice they're all large 1 hooks. All the trophies came in on large 1 hooks except for one, and that trophy came on a 1/0 hook. There was a time in the night where I really wanted to slow down the bite rate because I was doing other things, and so I put larger hooks on there. It did in fact slow the bite rate, and I would say overall, the size of the fish have been just as big on large 1 hooks as anything else I've used. Garlic mussels 20, salmon 20, so obviously this is classic pop-up rig. Mussels dip, and then here is your PVA. It's got a lot of garlic, mussels, and then that salmon and tuna feed pellets mixed in as well with the mussel sauce. The big change for me is I haven't been using a lot of salmon 20 lately, but I have seen it on the weekly some, and I've been hearing that it's been good. So this is the first night I've really, not only tried it but put it on all 3 rods, and the results have been terrific. They really have. And yeah, that's the same setup we have on all 3. All right, so we have 4 trophies right now in the bag, which means we have 5 total. With the cafe order we already turned in. So we've had 3 mirror trophies and 2 common trophies. 2 mirrors are on the USA Weeklies. At least they were. Let's see if that's still the case. Yeah, we've got place 4 and 5. And we're the only ones on this list with the salmon 20. But these 3 were caught, what, 3 days, 4 days, and 5 days ago? So it seems like they're kind of rotating back up. So if you take the 400 silver plus the 80 silver plus we're basically at 500 silver plus what's in our net. So cafe orders plus what's in our net. So we're at 2100 silver right now. Now, I'm telling you, it's been a long night. I mean, I'm over 5 hours now. So it's still going to be like 400 plus silver an hour. And I have certainly taken some breaks over that 5 hours plus. But, yeah, it's really good. It is really good. And if you're up for, I wish we were on a spot that had frame sighted, but we've not seen any frame sighted in this spot, at least not with the baits we're currently using. That was the other thing I was going to show you. It's been a while since I've had 86 fish at a spot on amber, and really we've only got 3 species. And these 2 common barbel, I mean, I'm catching one of those every 3 hours or something. So those aren't very, I mean, so almost 100% fish are common carp and the mirrors. And I guess you're more likely to do that when you do like have all 3 rods set up with the exact same PVA and baits, and you're fishing in the same spot. So it's been good though. It's been good. So I just wanted to share it. I'm not going to belabor the point. Sometimes you just get on the right baits at the right spot, I guess you'd say. And I know, if you don't have PVA, I don't think your experience is going to be the same here. You might still have a really good experience, and especially if you can spot the water with this PVA mix or something similar. It's very rare for me to be getting smaller fish like this. It's mostly been good sized fish all night. But I mean, there's been some folks in chat who have fished this same spot with me tonight, and they've done fine, but it's not the same. I mean, I do think PVA is making a pretty significant difference in this case. It doesn't feel like in every spot that's always the case, but I would say in this one, getting those trophies, I just don't know that you're going to get, anywhere near the same frequency of trophies, at least, let's say. And that's, I mean, I haven't tested that. I can't say that for 100% certainty. There's been some talk lately about does PVA really work or blah, 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 whatever. For this spot right now, I feel like PVA is changing the quality of the fish, and it might just, it might not be the same if you don't have PVA or don't have spotting. That doesn't mean it's not worth fishing or trying, but, so anyway, thanks for checking it out. Just kind of chilling, waiting on the new river to come out. Haven't had a whole lot of, I've just been fishing carp so much, and honestly, I've been doing other things while fishing carp, so it's been kind of, I haven't been motivated to make a ton of videos, but when a spot like this emerges, it's hard not to want to at least talk about it a little bit. So thanks for your patience. Thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Peace out.